This video is supported in part by Retro Days, a place for nostalgia nerds to gather, share memories, chat, and engage. Go to retrodays.com or check their YouTube channel linked below.
Hi, welcome to GenXGrownUp. My name is Mo and I am a GenXGrownUp, and I want to thank you for watching this special edition of Guess That TV Show based on its theme song game. I'm working on the name. But anyway, this is our special Latchkey Kid edition.
Don't you know that you're a grown-up? No games, no puns. Not allowed if you're a grown-up.
So, what is a Latchkey Kid, for those who don't know? Well, basically, as Generation X growing up, it wasn't uncommon for us to have time after school where we were home by ourselves, where we basically had to take care of ourselves. John even talks about this in his top 5 things he learned growing Generation X, and I'm sure he'll put a link somewhere right now so that you can go watch that video. But essentially it means that we had a lot of time by ourselves that we had to fill ourselves with doing something without getting into too much trouble. What we wound up doing, of course, was watching a lot of TV, but when you're home in the afternoon, especially after school, the only thing that was really on TV were the older syndicated TV shows. We're talking about sitcoms from the 50s and 60s. All right, let's get going. I'm gonna start you off with kind of an easy one. See if you can guess what this show is. Yeah, that was like Dream of Jeannie. I don't know if people know this or not, but the bottle she was in was actually a Jim Beam decanter that they decorated. So go figure. So like I said, I'm gonna start you pretty easy. So let's move on to number 2. Yeah, of course that's Bonanza. Do you know that that is the second longest Western TV show, right after Gunsmoke? All right, let's move on to the next one. Yeah, the Jetsons. Who knew that was actually a primetime TV show? You know, shows you cartoons in prime time didn't start with The Simpsons. They started way back in the 60s. All right, let's go on to the next one. I mean, who doesn't remember the Munsters? The funny thing was the show actually only ran for 2 seasons, but they did like 70 episodes, if you can believe that. All right, let's go on to the next. Yeah, that's Bewitched. And yes, that third clue was a little infantile, but it is true. The main character of her husband, Darren, was played by 2 people named Dick Sargent and Dick York. All right, let's move on to the next one. Man, I always thought the theme song to Lost in Space was pretty cool. You know that Jonathan Harris, who played Zachary Smith in this, was always listed as a special guest star in the credits for some strange reason. Go figure. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Yeah, actually, I didn't know that The Man from U.N.C.L.E. was actually created by Ian Fleming, who created James Bond. You know, who knew? But spy shows were pretty popular back in the 60s, so I guess it kind of figures. Okay, we're getting on to the last couple. Yeah, that's the Mod Squad. What a great opening. So they actually tried to do a reboot back in like 1999 that really didn't do very well, but it was still a great show. Okay, let's go on to the next one. Yeah, before there was Alf, before there was Mork, there was My Favorite Martian. In case you were counting, there were actually 11 on this one rather than 10 like I did previously. That's because I don't know who is going to get the 11th one. So let's do number 10 and then move on to 11. So here's number 10. Man, what a great show Get Smart was. It was created by Mel Brooks and Buck Henry, and the character of 99 who he winds up marrying, they never ever tell you what her name is. Hey, if you haven't already, please hit that button, subscribe to our channel. That way you'll be notified whenever we upload great new videos. In case you didn't know, this is my third installment in this series. I did 2 previous videos, one on TV shows from the 70s and another one from TV shows from the 80s. So if you hadn't had a chance yet, feel free to hit these links that I think are going to appear on the screen at some point and go check them out. Okay, so now is the number 11, which it's kind of out there. So if you can guess this one, then you really watched a lot of TV as a kid. So good luck. Here it comes. Yeah, The Flying Nun. You know, what a weird concept for a show. But the show only lasted a few seasons, but let me tell you, Sally Field felt like this one like ruined her career for years because that's all anybody saw her as. Okay, so that wraps up this special Latchkey edition of the Guess the TV show based on his theme song game. I don't know, whatever. But thanks for watching. Hey, please leave a comment. Let me know of any shows that you maybe think of that I might have missed that I should have done here. Also, maybe just let us know about some of your experiences growing up as a Latchkey Kid and some of the TV shows you kind of watched because there was basically nothing else on. Again, thanks for watching. Take care.
Hey, you made it to the end. If you liked this video, the best way to say thanks is to watch one more. Here are a couple suggestions that you just might enjoy. And if you love our content, maybe consider becoming a Patreon supporter by following the link on screen.
Unacceptable for grown-ups. Your dinner cannot just be french fries.